Idea is about linear regression. Linear regression is a statistical method used to model the relationship between two variables by fitting a linear equation to observed data. So the two variables are one is independent variable, which we name it as the x, and the second one is the dependent variable, which we name it as the y. So what is the goal after linear equation? The goal is always to find the this is important, line of best fit. So the goal is always to find the line of best fit that actually minimizes the error. So that minimizes the error between the actual data points and predicted line. So the goal of the linear regression is always to find the line of best fit that minimizes the error between the actual data points and the predicted line. So the equation for linear regression is represented by the linear equation, that is y is equal to mx plus c, where y is predicted value. So what value that we have to predict, also called as dependent variable. X is independent variable, and m is important, that is slope, also called as regression coefficient. So regression coefficient, so that regression coefficient basically tells us how much y changes for every 1 unit increase in x. So the slope axis tells us how much y changes for every 1 unit increase in x. So finally we have this c, which we call this one as intercept. So basically it just gives the value of y when x is 0. So let's solve one problem, very simple problem. So that actually gives us an idea how the value is going to be predicted when any unknown x comes into the picture. So the first we have the data of 5 students. So let us take it as A, B, C, D, E. Then we have the hours studied. So let us take this one as the independent variable. So hours studied, let us take this one as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have the test score, which is y, that is basically let's take it as 2, 3, we have 5, 4, 6. Okay, so 2, 3, 5, 4, 6. Now as we know, the equation for the linear equation is represented by y is equal to mx plus c. So this is how the slope is calculated. So basically we have to find sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar divided by the summation of the x minus x bar whole square. Then after finding the slope m, so we have to find the intercept c, so which is given by y bar minus m into x bar. So y bar and x bar are basically the mean. So for this one, how do you find out? So first we have to, as mentioned there, we have to find the x minus x bar, y minus y bar. Then we have x minus x bar into y minus y bar. So finally we have x minus x bar whole square. So first, what is x bar here? So 1 plus 2 3 plus 3 6 plus 4 10 plus 5 15. So 15 divided by number of samples, we have a b c d, that is 5. So 15 divided by 5, so which gives us 3. Next we have to compute y bar, so that is basically 2 plus 3 5 plus 5 10 plus 4 4 15 plus 6 20. So 20 divided by number of samples, that is 5, so this also gives us 4. So x bar is 3 and then y bar is 4. Next we have to find x minus x bar. So x minus x bar, anyhow we have this 3 here. So since x bar is 3 here, let me take this color. So x minus x bar, so this is 1 minus 3, that is we have here minus 2, then 2 minus 3 is minus 1, then we have 3 minus 3 is 0, 4 minus 3 is 1, 5 minus 3 is 2. So y minus y bar, that is 1 minus 4 is minus 3, 2 minus 4 is minus 2. Oh, I'm sorry. Please make the change here. So it is y minus y bar. So 2 minus 4 is minus 2, then 3 minus 4 is minus 1, 5 minus 4 is 1, 4 minus 4 is 0, 6 minus 4 is 2. So x minus x bar into y minus y bar is basically 2 into 2 is we have 4, then 1 into 1 is 1, 0 into 1 is 0, this is 0, 2 into 2 is 4. So what is the summation of x minus x bar into y minus y bar, the product of these two things? What we get is 4 plus 5, 4 plus 1 5, 5 plus 4 is 9. So this value is 9. So similarly we have to find the x minus x bar whole square. So x minus x bar whole square is basically this one. So what you have is 2 square is 4, 1 square is 1, 0 is 0, 1 square is 1, and 2 square is 4. So this we have to take the square. Initially actually we multiplied these two things to get this x minus x bar into y minus y bar for each sample. Then we take the summation of all these values, that we get it as 9 here. For x minus x bar whole square, so we have to take square of this variables. So this 2 square, what we verify, 1 square 1, 0 square is 0, 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4. Then what is this add? When we add this one, 4 plus 1 5 plus 1 6 plus 4 is 10. So this value is summation of x minus x bar whole square, right? So we have so for in order to find the slope, this summation of x minus x bar into y minus y bar, we have this 9, and this value what we have is, here we find out, that is 10. So what do we have here is this is 9 by 10, which gives us 0.9. So slope is 0.9. So finally we have to find the intercept. So anyhow we have already computed y bar, that is 4 minus what we have is 0.9 multiplied by x bar. X bar is 3. So this actually gives us 4 minus 2.7. So 4 minus 2.7 is 1.3. So C is, slope is, sorry, intercept is 1.3. So slope is 1.9 and intercept is 1.3. So finally we can represent this one with the linear equation, that is mx plus c. So the best fit line that we have here is 0.9 into x plus 1.3. So this is the equation that represents the data that is given, the student data that is given. Now if any question is asked, since here we don't have the hour studied, so for example some F student we have to compute, he studies for 6 hours, that data is not there. These all are basically the sample that is given for a machine learning model to get trained. Now actually F student comes and he studies for 6 hours. When he studies for 6 hours, what is the predicted value? So how do we do that one? So we have to compute, since all the equation that we have represented, 0.9 into x is basically 6 plus 1.3. So zero point 0.9 into 6 is 9 6 are 54. So 5.4 plus 1.3. So this gives us 6.7. So y is equal to 6.7. So that is a predicted value. So if a student studies for 6 hours, the score that F student is going to get is 6.7. So this is basically 6.7 out of 10. That's the score that is going to get, right? So this is how we are going to predict any value based on the linear regression equation. Okay, hope you understood how to solve it. Thank you.